Hey, it's Julie Kalen, your voice of happiness. And today I wanted to record a video on beating the winter blues with a smile and also on basically treating seasonal affective disorder, also called SAD or SAD, the natural way. And seasonal affective disorder or SAD is basically, the fancy medical name for the winter blues. And if you live in the northern hemisphere like I do, where it's winter time, a lot of people could get down and, feel low mood or irritable during this winter season. And I wanted to share with you my tips for staying happy and healthy and beating the winter blues with a smile. So let's go. My top 3 tips for beating the winter blues. Number one is to get some sun. And yes, even in the winter, this is possible. And the best way to get some sun is the natural way with natural light, right? You can get one of those light boxes or light lamps, but natural light is often imitated, but never duplicated, right? Nothing beats the real thing as far as the health benefits you get from real natural sunlight. And natural sunlight gives you a wider variety of wavelengths and a full spectrum of light that, like I say, they try to imitate with artificial lights, but can never quite duplicate the sun or get anywhere close to it. And you might say, well, it's cloudy or there's less hours of sunlight to get sun. And yeah, that is true. But even on a cloudy day, the amount of sunlight that you get far exceeds the amount you could get from any light box or light lamp. And, if you have like transition sunglasses like I do, just stepping out into the sun and your shades get really dark. And my eyes are super sensitive to light too. And so I know, like, even on a cloudy day, I'm like, wow, that's a lot of light. So you do get enough sunlight just by standing outside for a few minutes, even just driving in your car somewhere. Even on a cloudy day in the middle of winter, you will get some natural light, which is going to help your brain to produce neurotransmitters and hormones that will keep you happier and in a better mood. So, yes, getting natural sunlight is super important. And not saying you can't get a light box or a light lamp, but if you're going to get that, make sure it's in addition to getting your natural sunlight. Natural sunlight is not only good for your brain, but good for your soul as well. And so, yeah, whenever you can, especially earlier in the morning, early afternoon, it's definitely a lot better for you and will definitely help with your sleep as well. So that's my number one tip for treating seasonal affective disorder and the winter blues. Number 2 tip is to engage in winter activities that you find enjoyable and adjust your leisure activities to fit the winter season. During the winter is the perfect time to spend more time indoors and reconnecting with your favorite indoor activities. Like, I have a huge long list here. I want to hear in the comments some of your ideas for favorite winter activities that you enjoy. But some of the ones that I love to do are, playing board games with your friends and family, watching a movie. What else? Read a book. Perfect time to read a book in the winter. Meditate. This is a great time of year to meditate. You could take a course to learn a new skill, and you could take a course online, or if you are more of a social person, you could enroll in a class at your local community college or something, and that way you could meet new people as well as learn a new skill to help you beat the winter blues. Go dancing is another thing you could do in the winter. One of my favorite things to do during the winter time. Go dancing. Other idea is to start a new business or work on an existing one. You could write a book or write some poetry. It's perfect time of year to do that. Learn to play an instrument. If you've always wanted to play an instrument, or if you are already a musician, it's the perfect time to brush up on your skills, increase your skills. Write a song. Me. I will be writing lots of songs during the winter months. And so those are some fun ideas. Also, no one likes to do it, but we do have to do our taxes. And this is a good time of year too, while you're maybe thinking what to do in the wintertime. And get it done now, get it done early. So when spring does come around, then you can be out enjoying spring like activities and you don't have to worry about doing your taxes. So get them done early. January and February, if you live in the United States like me, are the perfect times to get your taxes done. I think winter is also a great time to clean and like clean your house. Like everyone talks about spring cleaning, but if it's cold out and you're looking for something to do inside, it's a great time of year to tidy up a bit and clean. Another idea for something you could do to beat the winter blues and stay active in the house is to plan a vacation. And whether you're planning a vacation for the summer, you could at least get you excited about something and excited about this exciting vacation you're going to take in the summer. Or if you're really feeling the winter blues and you literally want to escape, like right now, take an impromptu vacation somewhere warm where you want to. What's stopping you? You could go, book a flight to Florida or wherever your happy summer place is. Nothing stopping you from going there right now. So that's always an option too. Um, Also, while you can literally get away from it by booking an impromptu vacation right now, want to encourage you to enjoy the beauty of the winter season as well. Sometimes we complain about it, but snow is lovely if we're in an area that is blessed with snow. I mean, there's so many fun things you could do outside in the winter season, from like sledding and skiing, building a snowman, having a snowball fight. How about building a fire in the snow and having s'mores? I mean, these are all lovely ideas to have fun in the winter months. And what else? Bird watching. I love to go on hikes in the winter, whether there's snow on the ground or not, and see all what the animals are up to, whether it's in nature, on a wildlife hike or something, or at the zoo even. I always love to see what the animals are up to during all the seasons. So it's definitely a good time of year to do that as well. And personally, as an introvert too, I think that the winter months are a lovely time to enjoy quiet and connect with your soul. And whether you're an introvert or extrovert, there are times for everything. Like I said on my list, there were some things you could do with friends and family, lots of things you could do, but also I would encourage you to spend some quiet time in the winter, just connecting with yourself and reflecting. Self-reflection, self-improvement is very important and something I love to do too. So connect with your inner introvert, whether you are an extrovert or not, or an introvert, sorry, and find that balance. So this is the perfect time of year to do that. And yes, so that's my number 2 tip for beating the winter blues with a smile. Number 3 tip is to just, maintain a healthy routine. This is just general good ideas for any time of year, but don't slack off on your exercise or your diet in the winter. Find ways to exercise, whether it's like indoor, treadmilling. Sometimes you can't be out as much, but even some years during winter months, like I am out jogging regardless of if it's cold outside or not. You just bundle up and layers and take layers off as you need to. So yeah, some years I'm super active outside. Other years I'm like more hibernating inside. Like this year, I'm just in a little bit more of a hibernating mood this winter. It just kind of depends what mood I'm personally in, whether I'm going to be spending more time outside beating the winter blues or indoors beating the winter blues. So that's a personal decision, but either way, just don't slack off on your exercise, because that's super important for living a happy and healthy life no matter what the season. And trying common sense stuff like try and eat healthy, get your 7 to 8 hours of sleep, are great ideas for beating the winter blues and treating sad. And those are my top 3 tips for beating the winter blues with a smile. And if any of those don't work, please must see your doctor, healthcare professional, because hopefully these will work for you, but you never know if something else could be going on, which is contributing to your winter blues or your sad. So, yes, I really hope these tips helped you. I want to hear what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear all your feedback and also how you personally beat the winter blues, because we have a happy community here, and I love to hear what you think, and other people watching my YouTube video love to hear your comments as well. So yes, thank you, thank you. And if you enjoyed this video, please do like it, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Remember to click that bell icon so that you'll be notified when I release my future videos. And as always, thank you so much for your love and support. Hope your winter season is beautiful. And yes, until the next video, I am wishing you much happiness and joy. All right. Thanks. See you soon.